now make like the general announcement thing too for the server. Anybody wants to hang out in art too.
Let everyone know we're alive at the top.
Because I know maybe you'll probably hop in here immediately and be like, hey yo. Then there's a Smash in the background if you want to like play Smash.
Say that again.
There's a Smash arena going on in the background if they wanted to like hop in with the people that are playing.
I gotta post this on Facebook too, on my Facebook group.
Jari's still here? Well, I'm glad you're still here.
Okay. Try what I can do within the hour that I have. So for number 10, I don't know how this is gonna go. I mean, I got a drum roll sound effect, right?
I don't know why they did it first place. A drum roll sound effect? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Hold on, let me refresh your page on my stuff.
Hey, yo, you got somebody. I don't have the thing on here. Audio echoing, is it? Hold on, I got you. Yeah. Oh, stream alerts, I got you. I know why. I'll have to mute the alerts. It was. Whatever the alert was though. Dang, season 8 PR already.
Damn.
Oh, my fault. 7.
It went from I said season 8.
We might have said 8. I don't know. I said 8. That was my fault.
Wait, did you edit the thing?
I edited the title just now, yeah. But I gotta edit the thing in my Discord, in my announcements.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I said that shit.
Yeah, we time traveling, y'all. Season 8 happened already.
Yeah,
we're just in
It was funny how you started the stream and then there was like it went from 2 to like 11 people. Now it's 7, but yeah, audioing on someone's end. If it's audioing on my end, then
yeah, it might be through your thing, cause like I made sure that I stopped monitoring audio because under that I usually have stream alerts playing through OBS's sound directly, and then if I have something playing for somebody else in the background, it's gonna do that.
I got it. I think I know the issue.
Alright, bet. So I can actually let stream alerts go.
Alright, is it still echoing? It shouldn't be echoing anymore.
Yeah,
I don't have two.
Yeah,
Alright, that's let us know. It still is. That's fucking crazy.
Let me listen to this on phone in the background.
I'm on OBS right now, and I turned off the desktop display.
And it's whoever said that it is echoing. What? Well, first of all, welcome 99 Dash and Galagen. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out. Oh Jesus Christ! Drop my AirPod.
I'm trying to see where the audio is coming from, and it's only coming from the mic and aux. Like it's not coming from anything else.
That means only one person is echoing. Only one person is echoing. What? I'm not sure.
It's on Sheen's end. It's on Sheen's end. Oh, okay.
How?
It's on your end, bruh.
Bro, what? Yeah. Hold on. You got me cussing. I'm sorry. Hold on. My channel. Let's see. Go live. Somebody follow. Hold on. Lemon says no. Okay, we have a debate.
What's going on? What's going on? Whether someone's echoing
to the other person. Show some respect on his name. That's Riggs, the other person.
Yeah, I mean that's there's one person and then there's another person. There's me, Yoshi, and that's it. That's it. There's only 2 people right now.
Actually, it is you echoing.
Oh, what? Oh, what? Okay, no, Dash, that's me. Then I'm the one echoing.
Yeah.
That's weird though. Like I don't see where I'm looking on my settings right now, and I don't see where I'm hold on, maybe Discord settings? Maybe it's my Discord settings. Maybe it's my Discord settings. Hold on, let me check my
Discord settings.
Okay.
Input his microphone output. Because I'm pretty sure I have Discord audio separated from anything else. Lemon says, shouldn't he be able to hear it then? I don't know. Not gonna lie to you, Lemon. Lemon says, I'm not good with voices. My voice, I would. Actually, I'm not even. I think my voice is a little deeper than his, so I think you can tell that way. I've never heard either of you before, so I don't know who is who.
Is it?
I am Yosh. Yosh
is it still echoing? Is it still echoing?
Me Yosh.
I changed my settings, but I'm not sure if it's still echoing or not. Oh my fucking god! I don't know the issue. I literally don't know.
Okay, your boy says machine isn't echoing at all, but Riggs is. Okay, so like your boy had me mad confused earlier because it made it sound like
he did.
Because it made it sound like you were coming through my mic thing and I had something wrong.
He did.
One's quiet, one's loud. That doesn't make any sense because I had the Discord call thing in OBS the same level as mine, or very close to it.
I'm trying to figure out why I'm echoing.
Unless I raise his volume in the thingamababa. Let me see. Like I'm raising your user volume in the Discord call.
Yeah, but I'm still echoing, and I don't know how to fix that. So I'm scrolling.
Because I don't think I have anything with filters. Like the only filter I have on the Discord call audio is just a limiter, so you don't go louder than. Let
me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Am I echoing when I talk? Do I echo through you? Like, do you hear me echoing at all?
I think Riggs is coming through like one of Sheen's speakers and through a separate input somehow. Hold on. Try talking to him one more time. I'm gonna see if it's got 2 things.
I checked and I actually put speakers on default. So
okay, so it's not picking up through my stream alerts thing, because that would be where the double.
But from the audio that you hear from me speaking, do I sound like off stream? Do I sound like I'm talking? Do you sound like there's 2 of me? Does it sound like that?
Like in the call, you sound perfectly normal.
Okay, so then I don't. Okay, so then I don't. I don't get it.
Like I am mad lost. I don't know why.
Let me see. Voice activity.
Oh, let me make sure nothing's like delayed. Properties. Something with the stream audio. I don't want to like.
Seems to be working. And then my output volume, and my input volume are all the way up.
The sync offset is the same, so we should be.
Yeah, that's weird. Hold on, let me read the stream. I think that was the case. Sheen would be able to hear it. Yeah. If it was my like, if it was the stream audio, or if it was my personal audio, then Sheen wouldn't be able to hear me completely fine. But the fact that it is my personal audio, then that means, Sheen saying, oh, he doesn't have a problem hearing it. Then it's whatever's being portrayed through the stream. I should leave the call and come back. You right?
Yeah, try going out of the call, coming back in. Maybe that might fix it. The old turn off, turn on again.
All right, hello. Is it better now?
I'll have to
It's
listen to it in the Twitch thing when it
probably
catches
going
up.
to turn off Discord or X out Discord and come back. Yep, it's just not. All right, Max out Discord. All right, Max out Discord. Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, why am I a broken thing? Armenia is saying to Jari, are y'all done playing the games in the background? GG, y'all. Browser. There we go. Oh no, okay, there he is. Wait, okay. She needs audio playing from this whole computer and Discord call. That's gotta be it. We'll see.
Yep, this again.
Yep.
I
have stuff separated.
Music, with the music a little bit.
Yeah, because OBS has a thing now. You can set application stuff to like you can set let me turn the music down some. Like you can cause I have it set to where Discord audio is its own audio source. My mic is its own audio source. The music is its own audio source. So that really shouldn't be the issue. But if somehow because I have the browser audio mute Discord, like mute me, or oh yeah, I'll mute Discord audio. Okay, so I'll do that, and then Rick, try talking. He's not even talking in my ear, so. Oh, he's deafened at the moment. We're gonna get this going, Chad, I swear. Oh no.
Alright. Still doing the same thing?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop the music. Or like mute the music, and you try talking and we'll see if they can hear you.
Alright, yeah, everyone's saying it's fixed now. So yeah.
It's fixed
But
now?
you know what's
Y'all
weird
can hear him?
is that even though people are saying it's fixed, I can't hear you anymore, Sheen. I can't.
What? Hello,
Like,
you can't
I
hear
see
me?
the green circle, I know you're talking, but I don't know. I can't hear what you're saying. So
How? There's what? Stream, can you hear me? Like chat, can you hear me? Hold on. Let me exit out of the
I
mute
can
the
hear
other
you.
audio. I did! Chat, can you hear me? Hold on. Let me exit out of the mute the other audio. It's unnecessary to be honest. Lemon says we can hear both. That sounds like a Discord issue on
It's just
Reason.
they say it's a Discord issue on my end.
Everything else is working? It's a Discord issue on my end. I'm so confused because I literally had my friend Jay on last night with Shadow the Hedgehog, and the sound comes out just fine. Like I've had my man 20 on stream Saturday with the separated Discord audio call, and it was just fine. So I don't know.
I got Sheen on like 200 at this point. Yeah. I'm gonna restart. Fuck it.
Restart OBS. I already restarted a stream. Okay, wait. So what? I can definitely hear you on the stream in the left ear, but the Discord call the audio is muted. How in the hell? Discord Yeti microphone. Yo, to taskbar. Where did you go? Okay, thank you, Windows 11. Let's run it again.
It's still doing.
Wait.
Okay.
Something's shared the wrong way. What is happening with my computer in the background? Like a bunch of stuff. A weird window wanted to keep popping in and out. Like a black thing. But it's gone. So advanced audio properties. Monitor off. of a sudden the stream's wanting to crash
Yeah,
on this.
Sheen, I'm on my phone and it's working on my phone.
All I know is that everything was fine before this better happened. I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear me fine or whatever, but it seems to be working on my phone for me receiving audio from you. So.
So you can hear me,
Mm-hmm.
because a little earlier you said that you couldn't hear me. You can hear him fine. If y'all can hear him fine, we gonna let this keep running.
Yeah. I had to switch my device, but fuck it. Figure that out later.
I have no idea how y'all are hearing this man because I don't see any levels move when he talks.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I can hear you and they can hear you apparently, but I see no levels moving when you talk. So I don't know how I can even measure you.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna worry about the statistics of it, but let's do 10.
I okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm so confused, but we're gonna let it ride if it's fine.
Yeah.
And like if y'all don't care about music, I'll just keep the music muted if that was affecting anything. I don't know why it would have been, but it's fine, I guess. I don't. Oh yes, it's done. All right, so 10th place. Let me actually go to the source here. Uh, why are the layers not showing up correctly? Okay, there we go. The box is here. All right, so it's actually the same as it was last season. We got Deadly Shock for 10th place.
Or my drum roll.
My fault. I jumped the gun on you.
No, Deadly. You have his placement scores or no?
um, not yet. Talking about like what they placed in each one.
Yeah,
Nah.
but you have it written down.
I mean the graphics are there, so I can easily just grab it real fast and like copy a layer over from a different one, and just do it super fast.
Okay. Yeah. Deadly Shock had the same exact placement he got before. So it was just like he didn't do too bad. He didn't do too good. He did just right. To stay relevant to the PR. Well, what was funny with doing this is that like I do these graphics with Blue Chili, and when we do these graphics, um,
Oh,
I mean not when we
stats.
do these graphics when we do the statistics on stuff.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see the improvement of players, or the players that uh or the players that actually like step in bound or keep the same frequency. You know, there was a couple. I think it was like one fourth place, a few like fifth places, like mainly, and a couple seventh places, right? Because how we do these graphics is you maintain relevancy, or you more points are added to your value depending on how good you do, right? So
Yeah.
this is 10 through 1, right? And Deadly Shock is worth 1 point in the PR because he's 10th. And still that's nothing to sneeze at because the competition is still growing here. It's just that the wins he needed more relevancy when it came down to wins. And for wins he got like the bare minimum, basically mainly beating the same people he beat before. So it was just like we have the statistics for his total points and his placements, but like Sheen's getting those right now. But
Yeah.
I'm just going off of based off of memory and what me and Chili pulled up. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much it for chicken wing KFC. You know what I'm saying?
Chicken wing.
Um,
All right, so I was pulling from a different one real fast, but I'm gonna edit this because so far I have that seventh was his number 64 placement. That might be redundant in a few others. Let me keep on looking in here. Okay, never mind. He got fifth in 65.
right.
Let's
I
actually
also want to say that
click that
like
up.
any placement below top 8 does not count towards the PR. You um from first through 8th place are relevant places that count and add value towards you as an individual. So you beat that said individual, or you beat anybody within the top 10 PR, you get points for that. Not in the current PR, but like again, people add off their value depending on your placements. Your placement is priority, and then who you beat is and then who like okay, basically we said it like this. There's battle points, and then there's placement points, right? We do the placement points first. Placement points, we're going strictly off of people that place certain places, right? And that determines your value. The battle points are executed after you get those placement points, because the placement points, they say, oh, who has the most and then who has the least, right? So you go from 10 to 1, right? And then this person's worth 1 point, this person's worth 2 points, this person's worth 3 points. These are the battle points that they accumulated for themselves. That's how we do it. Sometimes we get two people, like 3 PRs in a row. We got 2 people that matched up with each other. And so the system was working up until that point, and I was like, but if they beat each other, or if one of them beat the other, then that means I could add that person's value onto them, so that person still stays relevant within the PR. So like I need to come up with like a better system to operate that, but like that's the best I could come up with at the moment. Wait, question. So how these points work is placements top 8 equal 8 top 8 equal points. Then if you beat a top 10, more points. No, Dash. I was thinking about doing that from the beginning, but I mean yes and no to that question, because if you beat anyone within the top 10, you do get points. But we don't start it off, and let's say if TEC you know like let's take last PR, right? TEC was first place, right? So TEC would be worth 10 points, right? But we don't do it as if we're going off a previous PR. So just because in this current PR he's first, so he's automatically worth 10 points. No. You accumulate points off of the current season that's being played. So everyone starts off with 0 points. Everyone starts off, you earn those points as you go. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yes, I understand.
Oh, Blue Chili. I was like, who's this third voice? Welcome.
Oh yeah. Chili, what's up? He's the one that helps me out with my PR, and also we never really spoke about him joining here. He just decided to. So, I mean, yeah,
Popped in.
yeah, we could,
What's good?
yeah, we could talk about it, Chili. We could talk about it,
Yeah, right now I'm streaming, but they can't hear you guys, so it should be fine.
bruh.
Ah.
Nah, cause like, okay, so what happened was there was 2 people that tied, right? And I was talking to Chili, right? And I was like, bro, I was like, there's no way they tied. And he was like, I calculated accurately, so I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, I'm willing to put $5
I had the
you made a
math right
mistake,
here, bro.
right? So we go through it again after I put like the $5 wager, right? And then he we ended up accumulating both the points. Both players got 22 points, and he was like, "Where my fucking money?" I said, "Yo,
Nah, I told you to send that shit before we start, because RNL gonna be right, and you didn't do that. And I was like, this nigga's really about to waste my time with this shit, because I know I'm gonna be right. And mind you, yo, this isn't the first time this happened, bro. This is like $10, so I got $5 last time. We did this shit. Like, come on now.
oh no, it was work. I did not care. I was like, there's no way. There's no way they got the same point. And he knows I always do this. I'm like, there's no way they got the same points.
We gotta do it again, chill. It won't feel right to me. I was like, shut up. Fuck you.
Like, believe it.
Yo, bro, like I was tight. I was wrong, but it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
God damn.
Wait, so it's our current top 10. This right here is our current top 10.
Bullshit.
Right. What you see right now
Yeah,
is our current top 10, right, Chili? Delhi's number 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh,
Delhi Sharks number 10.
I really.
Yeah, I'm just feeling
There's
in
somebody
the,
else sad about
feeling the-
that didn't.
I can't Dash. I can't say who tied up until we can't come up until like the PR is done. Then I can say who tied. But as of right now, you're just gonna have to guess. Yeah, this is Deadly's.
Oh, shut down.
Why does it keep moving like that? No, we don't have
Oh,
to
my
put
fault.
end of the road. We only put top 8s, people that, if they're in top 8, then that means we get to show like the relevancy that they had towards those values. Yeah.
Oh, it flashed in. I mean, I have the end of the roads on there
Okay.
for the top 5 ones.
Dash. Okay, so I just want to make this clear. The last 3 PRs that we had were tied. The last 3, right? And
Let me
they were
update
tied
this.
with different people. One of them are the same person. I mean, 2 of them are the same person that had to fight for a better placement. But this time it was 2 different people. So yeah. Okay, we got
Number 9.
yeah, we got 9. Do you have that like phase effect where you could just like put dip it out, put it in? Is that a thing?
I can make it a thing. Let me look at the. Let me see who actually is 9. All right. Let me actually look in that layer and see if that's still the same from last
He
time.
said, but just to
Nope.
clarify,
Different person.
for the top 10 point system, it's top 10 points based on mid-season or from last season. Top 10 okay. The top 10 points are accumulated value depending on how you do in the current season. Everyone starts out with 0 points. But if someone continues to get first place repeatedly, they're obviously worth the most points when you beat them. It's not like, oh yeah, this person's from season 6, so this person from season 6 is automatically worth 10 points going into the next season.
Oh, no.
No, that's not how we operate. I was thinking about operating like that, but then I was talking to Blues, and Blues is like, it diminishes value because it's like nobody can start from the bottom, so everyone starts off with 0 points off rip. The only way to accumulate points is to get good placements more than 3 times, because if you get a graphic placement more than 3 times, or at least 3 times, you're graphic relevant, because I'm not going to count people that only participated once. It makes no sense. I have to count people that participated 3 or more times. Then the 3 is the bare minimum. And depending on how you do that season, you will get points that way. It's kind of hard because this series is growing. With everyone being active and advertising it, and we greatly appreciate it. It's getting harder for people to place well. But that makes it all the more exciting. I feel, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right, let me see. I think I can phase this one in now. Well, I kind of drum roll effect just kind of gets lost somewhere. Actually, that's not even right. That was the last one. That was the previous. Hold on. Uh, what happens in 9th place? There it is.
Yeah, my bad, guys. We're just getting 9th place right now.
Bro, why are you up there? All right. Garbage.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know why it's phasing through the thing.
like coming out way over. But yeah, Garlegend is 9th.
So, Gallergen went down. Uh, 1. The thing is, he had like I think he had slightly worse placements than what he had before, because like he got 3rd in one of these RTGs. Was it RTG 68 or was it RTG 69? I think it was like RTG 69. But it was just enough for him to
70
yeah,
actually.
70. Okay. It was the points that he accumulated was just enough for him to remain relevant within the confines of placements points. For his battle points, he didn't really get much. He didn't get much wins on people that were worth certain battle points. Chili, what was the statistic on Gallergen? Was it? I think he got like his battle points off of repetition. I think it was like it was like the one or two people he constantly kept beating. But then for like the most part, because we count wins, we don't count losses. So for the most part, he got all these points off of participation, and placement points. So it was like he got the first half down, which is what mainly carried him into ninth place status. So because like usually like he would place like decent or good, but like it was more so decent this time instead of good, because like last season he placed really good. It was just that his battle points were off, and even now his battle points are still like it's alright, close to where the same like place was, you know. But like we're gonna bring up the win. I'm going based off of memory, guys, mind you, and like the statistics, the facts. Sheen is getting them, and he's going to basically point out the placements that he got. But like it's basically like kind of like what Deadly's been dealing with. But I think what mainly is the factor is that like Gallagen has gotten higher placements than Deadly, which is why he's higher. But the wins, they're fluctuated. You know, it's like if he does have more wins than Deadly, it's probably like one or two more. But like for example, Deadly would be worth 1 point, and Gallagen would be worth 2 points, right? So yeah, you see, like he got a fifth place in 62, 63, 68. Like he's been getting higher placements than Deadly for the most part in this season. So, I mean, the last season.
Then there's a random, well, not random, but there's the one higher third that he got in 70.
Yeah, the third was very important. He got good wins, like great wins that time to accumulate to his placement. Like it was just, and not just enough, but like it was enough to basically like solidify his placement in ninth, like as of right now. So he got several wins, like one win on Lemon, a couple wins on Neo. You know, and Neo last season kind of popped off. So I mean, yeah, there's that.
I'm putting I forgot about the neutral thing about for Deadly. Put that right
Yeah, the neutral, yeah. If you guys got like any questions, you could ask and stuff like that. That's fine. Because like it's no secret how we really like do this. All people had to do was ask, but nobody really asked. So it was just like, because I always post up the PR and I'm like, okay, if you have any questions, ask. Nobody wants to ask anything, so I'm like, oh, okay, fuck it.
Yes, I
Yeah, yeah, they're just like, But yeah, is that all of his top 8 placements?
Let me look at End of the Road real quick.
No, he didn't get top 8 and the road. So
Oh,
I
okay.
guess that's it. Yeah.
Wait, did Deadly?
Did that? No.
Okay.
All
right, so that's 10 and 9 then.
Yeah, those placements. Right. Like you could see out of like Gallagen probably only he got 4 top 8s. He probably participated more, but only got 4 top 8s, right? While Deadly had more. He had more placements in relevancy towards the top 8. It's just the battle, like he got good placement points, but the battle points, those also matter, right? And Deadly didn't really accumulate much of that, like as of later on. So you could say that, like, you could take a hypothetical and say, what if a high placement earner goes to losers, then they can accumulate points off of farming the losers? Well, yeah, they can. They can farm points off of going to losers and stuff like that. It's just not ideal because you don't know where those people are going to place in the PR. So you could accumulate high points, you could accumulate low points. but it's not really worth it because if you continue to do that, it's still running off stamina and you could get upsetted. So if you do get upsetted, then it could lower down your value as the current point placer, because again, we're going off of placements, and to get good placements you have to guarantee that you're in those higher up spots. With every time you go to losers, you're taking the risk to attempt to accumulate more points, which is why it's not ideal. But yeah. Who was 8?
8.
Yeah.
I'm still getting the Pokemon in there correctly, but I can put the name. Let's see.
No, I mean, if you have to take your time, like fading it in, fading it out, that's fine.
Yeah. Apologies, y'all, because it actually wasn't done prior. Like the left half is completely done, but the right half I hadn't gotten onto yet. So I'm getting it as we go. So I apologize.
Yeah, we're getting the right half as we go. The left is completely done. So wait, we can fade all that in and out. The right, I mean the left side.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so top 8 is going to become a lot easier to break it down. But I mean, not top 8. Top 5 is going to be easier to break it down, but top 10 is like he's just getting it off the fly, you know.
Basically.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm borrowing elements from other layers to like make it a lot easier, but some stuff wasn't like 1-to-1. The Deadly Shock was 1-to-1. He was just sitting there. It never moved. Gallagen, I had to move it from like 2 places up, well, a place up, and then move that stuff down. So yeah.
Chili, can you read a deadly Shocks and Gallagen's placement points?
Oh, dang it. Yeah, I'll add it in
Player
there.
placement points. That's in DMs.
The points, yeah.
Yeah.
Gallagen and Shark.
No, Gallagen and Deadly.
Gallagen and Deadly.
Oh, so Gallagen had 22, and Deadly had 17.
Yeah.
I bet. Where is what is this?
These are strictly just placement points.
Okay.
So.
Let's get rid of this. I'm gonna lock this layer. Oh, it's already locked. Okay. Let me just go to this. That name. Where? What? Hello. Okay, box. I'm gonna need you to work with me. Is there text here?
Look, I don't have all Xenoblade games, but I have 1 and 2.
Oh,
and
oh,
the 2 DLC on physical. But I don't have 3. Let's see. What else I'm deleting? Not deleting that. Not deleting that. Deleting you. Not deleting that.
Wait, okay, Deadly. I mean, Dasha, just an idea. Maybe do the simple stuff for the right side, for now, to get to the reveal faster. Then add detail after.
Do I need? No, not really.
Yeah, I mean, we could just add. Yeah, you're right. We could just just construct it right here instead of just being flashy with it. May as well, right? Yeah, we could do that.
Here's some stuff on the art staff and how to get through.
I think that's all the ones I want.
Yeah. But yeah, Shark is a. I'm still getting the Pokemon in there.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I read all the
games. Yeah, Shark is 8th, yeah.
All the games I have not played.
It was Garchomp, Scizor, Darkrai. That's what he ran this season. Ended up working efficiently for placement points. So here's the thing with Shark, right? He entered for the bare minimum, 3 points. 3 points, right? I mean, not 3 points. 3 entrances. Within those 3 entrances, he ended up getting he ended up accumulating a lot of wins and status within those 3. So yes, you could say off of participation points, if he participated more, he would have gotten more points. I agree. But the fact of the matter is he DQ'd sometimes within the season. He has he went 3 Mons, which ended up being really good for him for accumulating more points. And Dash asked earlier, like, yo, about who placed evenly or who got the exact same. I think it was Dash or Lemon asked. So who got the exact same points would be Shark and Gallagen, right? So Gallagen has a total of 25 points now. He had 22 just like Gallagen. But they had it for 2 different reasons. Gallagen had 22 points off of placements, and
Did he also use the Situate? Oh, he might have at some point.
And Shark mainly got 22 points off of wins. He mainly relied on battle points. He didn't intend to. That's just how we operate the system. So he got it off of battle points and joined when it was relevant enough for him to accumulate these points. So So Shark only participated in 3, but within those 3, if you're entering, say if you enter the like bare minimum and you're cooking like almost every time, you're definitely you know what I'm saying, you're definitely gonna be added. It was the wins that he got mainly from those seasons. Chili.
Yeah.
He was surviving.
Can you read the wins that Shark got?
On players he got?
Yeah.
I gotta pull up the fucking
Yeah.
the shits. Hold on.
Nah.
But give me
I'm not gonna show y'all the placement Shark got. This is very hard to get on here because this man used 3 Pokemon.
He only participated in 3, so.
Okay, that should. Oh, let's see, Shark got.
No, it says 3rd in RTG 70. I don't think that's the accurate one.
No, it's not. I'm editing it.
All right. Chili's getting the wins for y'all right now, because he only participated in 3, but within those 3, yeah, Shark. KTK. He said he was editing it right now. I told him already that it wasn't RTG 70. He knew.
But yeah, I definitely.
I think he answered RTG 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, so because 62 was his 4th place.
Before again, I forget.
Shark.
Shark. Okay. Let's see. I don't think he showed up in 70, did he?
No, it was 61, 62, and 63. Had to have been.
Oh, no wonder it's so hard. I have the text still so big.
KTK, if you're confused, we're going through the editing process right now for the top 6. Top 5 is already done with the editing process.
Yeah, I didn't have anything.
So like that's why you see RTG 61, 63 for both 3rd place and 4th place. It doesn't make sense. Well, that's why. It's because he's going through that right now.
So 61 Shark beat Rashu, Lemon. Let's see. What else he got? He got pieced up by Neo.
Yeah, beating Lemon and Neo, those are worth points. Roshu is not worth any points as of right now. Yeah.
Let me go back. You said 62, 63, right?
Yeah. 61, 62, and 63.
Yeah, right. Shark is the MIA for the rest of the time.
All right. I don't know what the fuck who's Oreo cookie dough.
Oreo cookie.
But he pieced up Neo 2-0. Let's see. Text light, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, so that's another 2.
Let's see.
So that's 2 wins on Neo. 1 win.
2-0 Gallagen.
Yeah, Gallagen as well.
Then Neo came back from Bless like, nah, bro, fuck you.
As far as the arrow, like the difference here, yeah, that was a -5. That was actually a pretty decent drop that Shark endured from season 6 to 7, mainly because of attendance.
Hold on. He said Lemon is that one player I feel like I should be consistently. Yeah, somehow it just been going according to the script for me. And well, that's the thing, right?
There is no
This happens
script.
often, where a player
Yeah,
has been getting third or second for the most part in a consistent basis, but then loses to a player that doesn't often get as good results as him. You know, but the the thing with this is that like anybody could have your number regardless of where they place in the PR. It's just an individual issue. I don't think like from placement wise, a lot of people would probably bet on UKTK, but you also got to understand you play these people a lot. You play these people a lot, so they're some of them are gonna end up catching up on you. They're gonna be matchups as well where you don't understand that you have to work slightly harder for and stuff like that. I would never discredit Lemon or the amount of work and effort he put in. He actually does really. This season he did really good too. So it's he's improving as a player too. It's like
yes.
You're definitely going to run into players like that 100%. And if it is a you problem, then it is a you problem. I feel like if you're losing to a player consistently, then you don't deserve to beat them. You have to figure out what's going on and why that's happening to you. So yeah.
All right. So 63, Sharks 2-0s, Lemon. Just pieced the fuck up by Tech. Then loses to Aldrich. Okay, no, he DQs. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lemon is chilling. He was like, I don't think you should be beating me consistently. Maybe on rank. Ayo.
Talk it ish.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Let him know. Let him know.
Let him know.
Lemon, I always have high hopes for you when I be like, Lemon, I want some good shit, bro. Make me proud, nigga. I want some good shit. And when you don't, I'll be really disappointed in you, bro. I was like, man, what's going
Nah, brother. It's wild out here. Nah, but we're gonna move on to the 7th real quick. We're gonna move on to 7th real soon.
All right, let's move to 7 real quick. Let me look at the notes there. Okay, I see.
Ugh.
We got them there. Do I even have that as a render? Oh god, I don't have that as a sprite. I gotta pull that from somewhere. Was that on here before?
Yeah, that's true. That's true, your boy. While you get the placements up and you're doing that, you don't have to simultaneously talk, Yoshi. Me and Chili can cover the points and like the wins and the details and stuff like that. Like, because we did it. We didn't write down the winners or the losers. Cause we're not gonna write down the losers. We only count the winners, but we didn't write them down. We just went off of what we read off of the actual factual bracket, but we only wrote down what points were accumulated from that. We're gonna start writing down the people that they beat though, because we didn't have to do that before because we didn't think we were gonna do this, but now that we are, it may as well.
Yeah, that was my main thing. Like when I was actually making it at first, I was like actually putting in a little bit of effort to like look at who they mainly beat from the previous top thing because I thought that was how the points was gonna work. Like the entire way through.
Lemon, who was your training partner that was the best chomp in the world? Was it?
You already know it was me.
Was it Roscoe? Or Roxa? Yeah.
A lot of people showed up for this too.
That's the thing of I'm sad he retired. I knew it had to eventually happen, but so he was in Tri-State. I actually hit him up a long time ago when I wanted to start up a Pokken local like around 2018 2019 in Long Island, and he said it was like too far because he lived in the city. I mean, I lived in the city too, but like Long Island was the only place I knew that was opening up venues like that. So sad, but it is what it is.
Alright, but let me actually have to grab the Sprite entirely.
Okay, that's fine.
So, then I'll just put them right in there.
Yeah, you guys already know. As soon as you see,
It's gonna show up underneath the thing.
as soon as you've seen the mon, you already know.
You already know.
You already know.
Who was the only person that used this Pokemon the entire season?
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so where's the thingamababa? Alright, so yeah, Neo, Sananju, the Pika Libre.
The Pika Libre. So this was interesting, right? The Neo for placements. Neo for placements has been very inconsistent. I'm not gonna lie, but his pop off on the debut of the last season was one of the main things that contributed to his 7th place ranking. He got a lot of wins in that tournament. Hold on, give me a second. Pull this up real quick. So within 61, he got first place. He beat your boy Shark DQ'd in winners finals, and then he ended up beating your boy again. He got 2 wins on your boy. So off of that alone was accumulating a lot of battle points. From that perspective, going forward, it was like a lot of like constant shift with Neo, which is why he's not as higher as I feel like he should be if he were participating consistently. But what happened is he entered the next one, right? He entered like right after that, and the problem was he got 5th place, so he got whatchamacallit, placement points, but he got no battle points on his second debut. Again, it's hard to be consistent in a in this type of area because everyone's aiming to achieve first place. There's also people like there's gonna be people that place like very high in one week and then do really bad the next. It really just all depends on how well you can keep your consistency, and generally it's just hard to do. So the people that are actually doing it have to work their ass off. Trying to look for what other I'm trying to look for the tendencies that Neon has done to have this constant back and forth. So I basically said, okay, he got first this week, and then he dropped down the 5th the week after that. So it was showing like a constant push and pull of fluidity. And then let me see. Neo didn't do so well in 68 as well. He didn't accumulate any battle points, but he did get what's it called, placement points. He got 7th. But if you're like doing that, like if you're doing really good and then it's like you're doing average to it kind of like it's nobody's fault really. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's fighting for the crown. It's just like that those results are just going to end up being what it is. And even if he had like this constant tug of war going on from the ones that he did enter, because he didn't really enter all that much. He did decent or really good at the ones he did enter. So
And
Because Neo popped off in the very beginning. They won 61.
Yeah, Long Island's not relevant enough to have a poking scene though. It's just not. Um, it sucks though. I really wanted to negotiate something because like we had a local that was open to it, and that I told Roscoe about it. But what Roscoe, if he couldn't do anything, which is fine, like obviously you're a busy man, he could at least like advertise it and see where the Long Islanders are, so that way they can, those poking players can go over there and go to where it's convenient for them. So that way, even if you're not part of the scene, someone's running it, because I think that's more important than having um, online tendencies or like playing online in general. I feel like offline is just way better. He said I can't do anything on this rock. All right, Patrick Starr. Let me see.
62.
All right, please.
That's that's not correct, Sheen.
Third, yeah, got it. I mixed up 2 with the placement thing.
Yeah.
2 of third is 2.
Yeah, you got 2. But like in 2, no, I stand corrected. So like in 2, he did do good. It was later on in the season where he started flopping from like 7th to 9th and stuff like that. But number 62, he did well. He beat Shark, which yeah, obviously accumulated points. He beat Shark only once though. So he beat Shark. He beat Aberration, but Aberration doesn't count as points. The only person he beat over here was Shark to get 3rd place, but he lost to Shark at the same time. So that also was a contribution to his current placement. And as to why he's up against Shark was probably because of activity, wins, and activity was the main reason why he's up against Shark in terms of points. What was his total points? Blue? Oh, Chili?
40.
Who's
Neons.
Let's see. Neil's total
40 points for Neo.
like 40.
I wonder how many offline tourneys exist. Well, not many.
Not many.
Not many.
I can answer that.
Not many. But like, so to set up a tournament for Pokken tournament is kind of difficult. I'm not gonna lie. So with Smash, you just need a monitor, and a system to operate on said monitor, and that's pretty much it. For Pokken, for you to play Pokken, ideally each setup has to have 2 monitors. You have to have like a LAN connect, so that way both of you guys can play on separate monitors without having to do the versus mode view, which is trash because in competitive that's just not how it's gonna work. For you to play ideally, you need to have 2 separate monitors, which is they're gonna do it in Frosties. They do that with every Pokken major. Like they know how to set it up. There's little to no locals. The ones that have locals are blessed. Yeah. If anything, Dash, you could probably go to some majors if you want. I think there's probably way more like way more Pokken scenes in like Oceania. I think Oceania or I would say Japan, but like Japan doesn't, not anymore. So I think Oceania probably has the most Pokken tournaments.
Yeah. Yeah, two. Two. I want someone to name. China has like 300 active players. That's crazy.
China?
Asia has the most.
300? What?
Wait, in like Pokken?
Yeah,
Like for real?
yeah. That's
Well,
what I'm
honestly,
being
I think it
told.
makes sense. Because
That's
China didn't have like,
insane.
video games for like a long ass time. So they probably always want to play like a somewhat fighting game kind of Pokemon game. And Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah,
that
Dash.
way.
If you were to go to, I feel like even if you don't have locals, like you could attempt to even start to get up one, but if you can't, that's fine. But like, you should save up money to like go to an actual like if you go to a major, you're gonna see like the atmosphere is completely different, bro.
Yeah.
Like the atmosphere is different. The play is different. There's no like there's no latency on anything. It's all fluid, all that. Like it's just the best way to play.
If you want, you could probably like talk with like a TO.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
About it.
they for talk to a TO to have Pokken as your side event in your locals, you know. And if it just so happens to be Saturday, don't even worry about entering Road to Greatness. You don't even have to enter it because you have something better, which is an offline scene. I will take an offline scene with 7 players consistently than an online with like 16 to 25. Like because offline is just the optimal way to play.
Shit.
Are you ready for number 6? 6th place on PR.
Wait, say that again?
Ready for show number 6?
Yeah.
Because I know your time's getting limited.
Yeah. My time is getting limited, but yeah, I'm ready to show them 6.
Alright, so we got an Owl Drake for 6. I'm gonna fix this down on what happened here, but yeah, Owl Drake. Let's discuss.
Yeah, so Aldrich here, right? It was kind of a little wishy-washy around here.
You say it like that.
Well, I mean, the reason why is because like I feel like for Aldrich, he's one of those players that if they had more activity, he'd definitely be on it. But it's just the fact that you know what I'm saying he didn't really have that much activity when it came down here, and that's literally like it could be life, it could be a personal choice, it could be either, but it's just yeah. So it was it wasn't really all that difficult to try to accumulate his points. It was just like I would have to skip like the majority of the ones that you know that others participated in to find him. So he participated from Road to Greatness 63 to Road to Greatness 66. So he entered 63, 64, 65, 66. He entered 4 in a row. So
Thank you for that.
I think this was after his nickname TEC defeat TEC arc or defeating TEC arc. I was like, all right.
I remember seeing that nickname change in Discord. I was like, yo, this man on it.
All right, talkie-ish. It's fine. But like most of the time, if not all the time, when Aldrich enters, it's usually just like a bam, scoring a good placement. So like when Aldrich entered the first one, which was 63, his first one of the season, he lost to Lemon his first round, but then in losers bracket he just went off. He beat RPG, Quattro, Pita Guy, which Pita Guy counts as a PR point. Well, PR points plural. So battle points, boom. Beat Lemon, the one that sent him to losers, boom, more points. And then Shark DQ'd this one, but he ended up beating TEC in grand finals, but then TEC ended up beating him in the reset. So with all these battle points accumulated going off of losers bracket from round 1, and especially like getting his revenge and stuff like that, he just was gobbling points. I'm not even gonna lie. Like he was just there, just like munching. Like he's eating good, And that TEC win also solidified it didn't solidify a high placement. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have to do more than that. but it was pretty significant. You know, like for example, like Quattro beat TEC, but that didn't give him enough points to even be relevant towards the PR. That's how I'm telling you that just beating a player, no matter how like no matter what standard they have, like in terms of what points are currently accumulated in the current PR, it's going to be enough. Like you have to do more than that. You know, you have to be consistent with it, fluent with it. If not with beating them, then beating with placements. So yeah. So like 64, right?
Yeah, 64
Yeah,
was
64 well Marks entered and he sent him to losers and winners semis, right? So like in before then he beat JP, he beat Nanopus, but these aren't players. These are players I feel like upcoming players in my opinion, but they don't participate enough. Well, Nanos participates enough, but JP doesn't. You know, and so it's like you can't accumulate any points off of someone off of inactivity. You can't do that. Like okay, let's say if like Eclipse enters for one tournament or two tournaments, you can't accumulate any points off of that person because he didn't meet the 3 mark. So going off from there.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so going off from there, when Aldrich was sent to losers, immediately after he loses to Lemon, you know, so he got the fifth place fifth place placement points, but no battle points. And then let's see, 65, right? Well, 65 he came back with a vengeance. He beat Deadly Shock, which is 1 battle point, right? Loses to TEC, and then beats KTK, which also that counts as battle points as well. If it wasn't clear as day, KTK is on the VR, but it does accumulate points. Yes. Let me see. And then Chili.
Yep.
You look at the chat and answer questions because I'm currently looking through Aldrich's battle history.
On me.
So, right here, yeah. Okay, so in 66, which is the last one he entered before end of the road number 7. So he beats 99 dash, which is no battle points accumulated, but then loses to KTK. Going down to losers, he beats Peta Guy, which adds up to his value, and then loses to your boy. He added just enough to be like in a high placement and barely hit the top 5 ranking. So it was like, you know, it was, like that's why I said it was like wishy-washy. Like if he didn't do bad at all, you know, it's obviously stuff that he could have done better, and I feel like he knows he could have done better, but you know, he didn't actively enter enough for whatever reason. So these are the current this is the current points I just had to accumulate for him, and this is what we came up with. You know, this is what he earned for himself. I don't know. This system is not the best system. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good system. I feel like it still rewards people for placing good, doing well, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, you know, there's all these different like factors that come into play and stuff like that. But wait, are you ready to show them top 5?
Yeah, and I was just making this arrow right in and then making this actually right. We're saying -1. There we are. No, 2, right? 2. Yeah. 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but everything else from here is already done, so I can fancily fade those in. Now, like fine tune this right side on my own time. All right, but 5th place.
Wait, before we move on to 5th place. Okay, so
what's up?
You see how Aldrich has -2, but he wasn't on the last PR. So the reason why we do that is because he was on the previous PR. We're going off of players that have been in the power ranking before. So if you didn't enter like say if you're not on the season 6 PR and you're on the season 7 PR, well then we would have to look at what placement you had before that one. So he was in season 5. So season 5, Aldrich got 4th. He was number 4 on the PR. Now he's number 6, so he dropped down by 2. That's how we operate. Where were you the last time you were on the PR? And so that's why I say drop down 2. So that's pretty much it.
It's probably supposed to be what, 42 instead of 62 for Aldrich.
Again?
Isn't this point supposed to be 42 instead of 62?
I got 62 in what Rick sent me.
Wasn't it? Go back to your notes, Chili. Wasn't it 62? Because I copied and pasted.
That's your boy. Your boy is 62.
Hold on. Let me look over my. Let me go back. For your boy, I got. Oh, actually, he cooking. He right. 42 got to be.
But you have him jump hella placements. What the hell?
Yeah, because that wouldn't have made sense. That would have put him third.
Yo, no.
Yeah.
That would have put him. Don't say that word. That would put him. You're already giving out spoilers. Like, don't say that word. That would put him.
I mean, it's a number, but all right.
Okay, moving on to top 5, right?
Top 5, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right, here we go.
Here.
All right, we'll fancily fade them in. We have Guy.
Yeah.
They are new.
Yeah, new, because he's never been on the power ranking before, so that's why we have him as new.
Yeah, it's committed to the cause.
Yeah. So his results are first in RTG 68, fourth in 65, and end of the road, and fifth in 63 and 66. Off rip, these are really good results. Off placements, alone off placements. That is enough to be within the top 5 range or top 6, because that shows consistency. That shows persistence. You know, there's a couple tournaments where he did flop up. You know, it usually happens, but he bounced back with no time at all. He was like, all right, yeah, that doesn't matter, but dust that off. You know, players like that deserve to be in the top 5 because they earned and accumulated certain points to do so. 48 points, a total. Those are both whatchamacallit, placement points and battle points. So just in total, he had 48 points. The wins that he gotten was on actually the first win, the first PR win, and is also his first match that he got within the season. He beat KTK. So that was his first PR win. Then he beats then he goes on and after that, 65, that was his first PR win. That was his only PR win. Then we go from 65 to 66. PETA had a lot of consistency of entering tournaments. I think RTG was one of the tournaments he entered on a frequent basis. But 66 is, I'm trying to look for his name right here. Uh, 66 he beat Galergen, which is worth that's BP, Deadly Shock's BP, and then loses to Aldrich. So it was just it was a constant push and pull when it came down to it. But for the most part, kind of just bounced back. So this one he lost to was his round 1. It was against 99 Dash, and then he ended up taking that from and going into losers, beating Gallergen again. Obviously beating Eagle, beating Polar Bear, which Polar Bear would count as points if he participated enough, but I think he only entered 2, and so I could not count him as any points at all whatsoever. And then he ended up beating KTK twice. So in total, he beat KTK 3 times. 3 times already. Like it's number 68. He beat KTK 3 times. So you know, after you it's hard to say that you're not high value if you're doing stuff like that consistently, you know. All right, so we can move on to the next one.
All right, numero 4. 4th place. Go ahead and peel this off. Opacity lower. We got Lemon rising up 5 positions. They were popping off this season.
Yeah, so with Lemon, proud of this man. Proud of this man. He because like we've been doing this for seasons upon seasons, and I was like, when is Lemon gonna get out of that 7th, that 8th? I was like, because I know he can do it, but I was just wondering like when, right? So I was glad. I have some bias here for my boy here. I was glad when me and Chili were going through these points and debuts, and Chili was also pretty happy about this result. So Lemon went up plus 5 points. This is the first season he's popped off significantly. Second in RTG 67, third in RTG 64, fourth in RTG 61, 63 and 69, fifth in RTG 70 and End of the Road 7. So all of these accumulated points for placements. These are all placement points alone. Not to mention the wins that he has. He has several wins on your boy KTK, Gallergen, Deadly Shock, some on Neo. Like my son just popped off completely. Like he went up and above and beyond in this, and I'm very proud that, you know what I'm saying, he's the top of the top 5 of the PR, and he will definitely be in the next crew battle. So I was waiting for the other half, which is like 6 through 10, some of them to pop off and go over here. He was one of the main people I was hoping that would get this type of opportunity. Again, it's going to be a crew battle that's happening whenever EU is ready, whenever Europe is ready. It will be. I will still put in the pot for first to get 50 to fifth to get $10. So $50 for first, $10 for fifth, and Lemon would get like 20 if they were to win if NA was to win the next crew battle, you know. So that's just how it would go. But yeah, all the wins that were accumulated, all the placements that were accumulated, well earned, well respected. He's just gonna keep popping off. I feel like I've looked at the statistics and he just keeps going up. So I mean, it could go down. I don't know. Like I'm biased right now, but I understand that like the point system is not biased. It doesn't care about you. So okay. Wait, before we move on, can you change that arrow on Gallergen? Okay.
Wait, is it up?
No, you got it. Now the one.
Oh, yeah. It was bothering me, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just change.
The color.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
Bro,
So
that shit.
So all right, top 3 time. Top 3.
Let's
here.
go.
So number 3, right?
All right. Numero 3. Let's go. All right. Lower in opacity. We got your boy.
Yeah. So your boy went down one, sadly. He still did good enough to get a 3rd placement and stay within the top 3 range. Of course, like on his average on his average day, he's actually either getting second or third. You know, on a really good day.
Sorry.
On a really good day, he's like he's still like retaining second, but like usually it's like I've realized that like on your boy on a good day is like if TEC enters, then he's just getting second like on a when he does get second, it's usually 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, like 3-0 type stuff. That's how I know he's playing good, you know. But in this season, he's been a little off in comparison to other seasons. And third is still like a really good placing regardless of anything. Like nothing, not gonna take anything away from that. But there has been more of a deduction in placements and value, such as the 1 4th place and then 1 5th place. This is the lowest I've ever seen your boy get. That comes latest to memory in my series. He probably got 7th at like once or twice, maybe like down the road in other seasons. But like, let's just talk about this particular one. Is that like I think 5th is like his lowest placement, and that's like it 5th out of like 54 people. To retain that much stamina is pretty hard. It's pretty ridiculous, and also, it's the most important tournament out of the season. So it's really hard to even like your boy proven that like these top players can bleed. You know what I'm saying, that they're human too, but at the same time, they're still keeping relevant. They're still, pushing to strive and do better because basically, how I like from what I could tell from what your boy's personality is, it's like his brain is a sponge. He wants to retain information. He wants to do more with it. He wants to improve. He always wants to get better. He doesn't like. There are times where he was dominating before in previous seasons, completely dominating. But like he always feels like there's more for him to learn, and as long as he continues to have that type of mindset and that competitive mindset, he's gonna continue to climb the ladder and do better, But imagine this: in 3 seasons in a row, top 3. 3 seasons in a row, top 3. That's hard. That's hard, bro.
That's very hard.
So, congrats to your boy, keeping that up. All right, we can move on to the second one.
Oh my god.
All right, you see me kind of being sporadic in the background. All right, number 2. Well, you kind of lose Pikachu's color in the background.
Yeah.
All right. Second place, we got popping off. We got KTK.
Yeah. Yeah. No, KTK. Jesus. No, he really popped off. He only beat your boy by 1 point. 1 point. I had to go over with Chili again because I was like, there's in my head, like, because your boy was like second, and I was like, we have to count every little thing that KTK did. We have to count because like the thing is, I count every little thing that everyone did, so that way it doesn't go like back and forth. But understand that like by 1 point you didn't like completely surpass your boy. Like for the ones that your boy did enter, it was his BP points that kept them still and that kept them relevant. There were times where the wins that you were getting weren't as significant in comparison off of BP. You understand? And like for your boy, his BP, he was entering the ones he was supposed to enter in the points that he was accumulated. He bounced back after beating Neo. You entered more than he did. So you have like RTG number 70, first time RTG number 70. That's your most notable win. Beating TEC as well. Also like made it a solidified staple, putting you on the board. RTG 62 and 68 were second place, and the third places was 65 through 67, and then 5th was RTG 69. So like these are just your placement points alone. But what you did in end of the road, did you put end of the road? His end of the road win? Because his end of the road win was number 7 was second place.
Did I not? Did I not?
No, you didn't.
Probably didn't.
No. So
well, I got you.
So end of the road, number 7. What we do with end of the road is we add an extra point to try to avoid people having the same amount of points. We put it from even digits to odd digits, so we just add an extra point. And so what KTK did was when he went to losers after losing to Lemon, he made the run of a lifetime, and you know that accumulated what he needed in order to get that type of succession to solidify himself as second place. Because of that, he basically surpassed your boy just by 1 point, just by 1 point. It's because your boy coincidentally had more BP. He had more BP points at that particular time, while KTK had more participation. Oh my god.
Good shit, KT.
Yeah. So KTK did ridiculously well. He earned his second spot placing. I hope he continues to do well and attempt to succeed for that first spot, regardless. Well, losing to Lemon actually carried my ass. Yeah, it did. I ain't gonna lie. Losing to Lemon carried the hell out of your placement points and your earnings. The thing is, it drains a lot of stamina. So it's like it's a risk reward play, which is why I don't really try to convince other people. If you want to accumulate points, just go to losers. You know how hard that is. That bears up a risk, and also that risk could be bared for you not even hitting top 8 sometimes. You know, so like yeah, congratulations KTK. You work your ass off to get to the points that you have, to get to the wins that you have, your consistency, your earns, your wins. Like you beat almost everyone, probably everybody in this entire bracket. At least have 1 or 2 wins on them. You know, so like, my man's really popped off. All right.
Mad respect.
Next one is obvious, but
This should come as
care.
to no surprise to many. The undisputed champion.
Yes.
Oh my god, the point difference is wild.
Yeah.
When I saw that shit, I was like, yeah, he got it. Always.
Easy.
Yeah. VRG TEC, 150 points. First place in 62 through 66, 69, and end of the road 7. Not 6, end of the road 7, bro.
It really is Lemon. Like, god damn it.
Like that, yeah. TC has to have a really off
Yoshi,
day.
it's end of the road 7, not end of the road 6.
Got you.
Unless when y'all have like some kind of epiphany against this nigga.
Okay, worst placement this season. Worst placement this season for TEC. Second place. Anyway.
That's insane. And that was the KT.
Anyway, got several wins on several players. Several wins on KTK, your boy, Lemon, Peta, Aldrake, Neo, Gallergen, Deadly Shock, and like a win or 2 on Shark because of the lack of participation. It's the amount of points that he accumulated off of the relevance that he contained within placement points alone is crazy. So off of farming battle points from retaining first place on a consistent basis is ridiculous. He like draws over half of what you guys participate and do for. And the thing is, everyone here, I just want to make it clear, everyone here are good and validated players that have beaten TEC sometimes. Some of you have beaten TEC sometimes. The issue is that placing as good as he's placing is inhumane, you know. So it's hard to catch up with someone like that. You're not going to do that overnight. That takes years, you know. And it's possible. The top 5, I feel like, it's possible because all of these guys, I think besides Peter Guy, has beaten TEC either in this tournament or outside of this tournament, you know. But to do that like more than just like once or twice is crazy. Is like, yeah. So TEC like unintentionally has just been farming these type of tournaments for information, for labbing purposes and anything, whatever his reason is, he participated enough. He found the right requirements, and he's just been mainly maintaining the same first place that he's been doing ever since season 2. So I don't know, like I don't know. You ask me, I don't got the answers, Sway. I don't got the answers. All I know is Mans wants to continue to improve. He wants to continue to get better, and he always has that type of mindset. He's pretty humble. He's a pretty humble guy, but at the same time, his gameplay doesn't show that he's humble. So, yeah. With that being said, this is the top 10 PR. This is what we have right now, and you know, I would like to see you guys do your best into this next season coming up. 71 already came out. 72 is I already posted the bracket. It's there. The graphic for that should be done like later on in time or at some point. I don't know, but yeah, this is we're gonna start doing this from now on. Though we're gonna start having the top 10 PR, and then we're just gonna stream it and show you guys what the PR is, and then we're gonna post it like on Twitter and Discord and stuff like that. So so the thing is, Dash, we tried to look up some points for you, so that way we could see if you were to even qualify for top 10. You didn't. Quattro didn't. It is what it is. Like I don't like I tried to see if I could squeeze you guys in some way somehow, but like if you're not making the goals and statistically, because I obviously want new people in the PR, but if the old people are doing good, then they're gonna remain on the PR. You know, the only way for new people to be on the PR is if the old people in the PR aren't doing as well, but they are. So they're either maintaining the same consistency, staying relevant within the top 10 range. Whether they want to or know it or not, it like that doesn't matter. I just go off of what the sheet of paper tells me. So yeah. I mean, yeah. Those 2 wins on Pita guy was pretty big, but it wasn't big enough. It was the issue, but it's all good. Classic trope of the rich getting richer and the poor staying poor. I don't know how this became political, but okay.
No idea.
Players outside of the tourney get off ranked. Yeah, true. But even playing players, did I get 11th? No, Quattro got 11th.
Oh, y'all did calculate 11th, 12th, 13th.
Yeah, I had to, so that way I can see who really stays on top 10. Quattro got 11th.
Nice.
Yeah, you got 12.
Why is your name so big?
Yeah, like the reason why Quattro got 11th was the win on TEC, and then 7th in End of the Road, and a couple other 7th places that he got in RTG. So he got in top 8 a lot more frequently than you did, which is why like he got it mainly off of placement points. He didn't really beat anyone significant besides TEC. So I mean, he beat. Yeah, he didn't really get any like notable wins.
How did I make this work at some point?
Didn't Aldrich get rid of the aura in his name? Well, that's the thing. It's still his. It was still in his name. Not in the thing. Like not in our Discord, because he changed it to defeating TEC arc. But it was still in his name, like on his like regular Discord name. So I just put it that in. So I was like 15. No, Dash, you were 12th. You were 12th. You beat Peter Guard twice. You were 12th.
Nice.
Yeah, can't wait for Nanner to make PR for that Nanner sweep. Yeah, I feel like at some point Nanner will make PR, but I don't know when is the issue. Like it's literally up to him. It's always up to you guys whether you make PR or not. Just remember that. Don't be like, oh, it's too hard. This that. No, it's up to you. All right. If you think, oh, it's too hard, stuff like that, then you're not gonna make PR. But if you have that confidence and you do that training, you can make PRs. that oh I can't is an excuse and it's not a viable one. Everyone in the top, everyone in the top 5. I'm not gonna say top 10, but everyone in the top 5 of the power ranking has enough confidence to be like, yeah, I could be anyone. I could be anyone. I don't care. And that's the confidence that you need. Because if you don't have that, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, let's go 99 dash. Yeah, having that like be right at the cusp of placement. Yeah, I'm proud of that too. Proud of you too.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, but with that being said, guys, I have to head over to work. So I'm gonna let y'all see how Sheen completes these graphics by completing the 71. So yeah, we'll be posting the graphic. Sheen, send me that graphic when you can for the PR, and then I'll just post it. Whatever.
Okay.
All right, brother. All right. See y'all. Take care.
See y'all. Take care. Be safe. I need to make Pika Libre not look as wild as she is. I don't know where all these spikes came from in the stroke. Like something weird go because everyone else's sprites as far as the Pokemon go are more or less either from either the Gen 4 or Gen 5 things from Pokemon database. But because Libre only exists in like Alpha Sapphire, no, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and like Sun and Moon.
Maybe one day somebody make
She
like
has
a
a-
custom sprite for Libre.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but she only has a 3D one, so like that translates weirdly to having the strokes like everybody else does. As far as the white, black, how everyone else, it's all smooth. She's like, I'm here, I'm jagged.
I gotta make it all fucking fucked up. Come on.
Yeah, Tapper, you came and missed all of the like breakdown of it. But yeah, she glitching through the world. The prophecy foretold.
Hell, bro.
That's funny.
All right, but I gotta head out too, bro. Yo, appreciate all.
All right, take it easy. All right, appreciate you hopping on and helping with the information given. All right, and then we will buy some. Ayo, follow Blue Chip. I'm sorry to wear off the side. I had to make the chat work somehow. But thank you for the follow, Blue Chili. And 99 Dash way earlier. If you're still watching, thank you for the follow. I heard the sound earlier. I wasn't sure who followed. So since people are gone and like the sound shouldn't be all to hell now, I'll have some music for y'all to chill with. Let me see. Can y'all hear this? Oh, you caught most of the tapu? Okay, nice. You can hear it. I kind of wonder if I could have had the music playing the whole time. It would have helped the vibe. But because I don't know what happened to my audio, but apparently they could be heard through my Blue Yeti input. So I have no idea what happened with my audio as far as like why why the Discord audio was heard through my input. It's so weird. Maybe Discord was like screwing over. I wonder if that's the case with my Shadow stream too. I'm gonna have to listen back to that stream and hear it. Cause it's the input. Oh wait, I actually might know. My settings for volume mixer might have been weird. Let's look at OBS on my settings. Nice to step to stream in the Frozen tournament's been a blast. I hope to continue to compete. I've streamed the majority of the top 4s, but the hosting of tournaments definitely goes to Rigz, and then Tapu was here. She helps with moderating, and so does Devlin. Libre can't be contained, can't be handled. And then you're welcome to that. Episode, yeah, get it, Lemon. Yeah, 4. Lemon will get top 3, or get top 4. Wait, did you? Hold on. Look back at this for. Yeah. You got top 4. Let's go. Yeah, you mean to say that you'll get top 3, right? Is that what you mean to say? What is this? Sky Chaser? Have I never gotten as far as Sonic 2? I don't think I have actually. Like, I kind of recognize the tune, but it's not part of my nostalgia. Ironically, because Sonic 2 is like one of my favorite games of all time. Favorite games of all time. Oh, Sonic Unleashed goated playlist right here. When I can consistently beat PEC, I'll take first. Ooh, I look forward to it. I look forward to it personally. RTG season 10 first place. Let's get. Wait, but what about 8? You never know. It could happen in 8. But you know what? Yeah, we'll say 10. We'll say 10. Heck yeah, you got it. You got it. 8 is top 3. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. 9 is top 2. Okay, I see what you're building up to. I got you. I got you. I'm slugging. Yes. Yes, yes. I definitely look forward to seeing that gradual climb. Yeah. Libre is just, I have no idea what to do with Libre. What do I do with her as far as the sprites and the previous things? Because she's there somewhere. We'll use Libre as a sprite past. We'll grab her from that. Let's see, RTG top 8. Look at season 6. Libre's got to be somewhere in here. Somebody used her as a pocket or a secondary. Okay, 1 and 6. Let's go back to season 5. I will fix you, Libre, I swear. Not this season either, apparently. Oh, but I can grab breaks in here. The breaks, and there's also Gen 6 and onwards, where she has no Gen 5 sprite, so I can copy that. Number 45. Alright, y'all are seeing my cheat codes live. I'll be mad copying and pasting, so that's the wrong one. I opened 46, not 45. Alright, Photoshop, come on. At least it's not Libre and SGMU2 on this graphic. Multiple 3D models for a bigger struggle. Wait, what? What's that last part? Nah, 46 is wrong. 45. There it is. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy the properties off of breaks in here. I'm trying to see breaks on this as somehow. It's actually surprising that she's not represented at all in the top 10. Because isn't she considered to be like one of the best characters in the game? I'm asking as a person who's somewhat up to date as far as knowing what's going on. I don't follow tier lists. I've only seen a few people's tier lists like TEC. Well, that was a matchup chart. Top 1 with that top 3. Got you. Alright, so I'm gonna copy the layer style of breaks in here, and I'll see how that translates. We'll see that stops making Libre glitch out here. Alright, so let's take away that one, and let's just put this style here. Oh god, it worse. It made it worse. How do you function breaks? And how does this work for you? Copy layer style. Paste layer style. Would this be the same thing? What's happening? Libre, what happened? What's wrong with you? I don't know what to do with this girl. He truly cannot be contained. I just have to find Libre and see what I did with her specifically. Trekking back beyond the earliest seasons again. Let's see. I will find Libre somewhere. It kills me. Alright. another break and help used. No Libre. Must be season 4. What am I in now? Folder? That's season 4. Season 3. Let's see. Nobody was using Libre as like secondary, I guess. It's probably on one of the end of the road graphics when I think about it. Season 2. We're getting into ancient stuff. 2021 now. 2011. Back when the Slice competed. Okay, I have 87 lineage using Libre way back in number 12, but I have barely anything on it but a drop shadow. And I can tell that would help me none. Nothing whatsoever. So what we're gonna have from Miss Libre here, I'm just gonna give you a drop shadow, bro, because apparently nothing else works for you. Wait, you already have a drop shadow. Well, actually, the stroke should be fine. Just make it less prominent. What is it now, like 2, 1, I guess? That doesn't help. That makes it worse, actually. Oh god. Oh god, no, that makes it worse. Wait, actually. Okay, so outside is changed up. Inside? Oh god. That's not it. Center? Nothing works for a stroke. It's just 3D models don't like strokes. It's very weird. That's like a backwards thing. Overlay? There's no way to make a stroke work for her, honestly. Inner shadow? That's nothing. Photoshop is weird with 3D stuff. Hecking Kurt. I want to say it was one of the end of the road. Wasn't there one that Mark entered and used Libre as a secondary? Check that. Yeah, let me check that out. Yeah, Marks, I have just the Pokken render itself, not the sprite, it looks like. Yeah, because even with number 5. Yeah. And just to show you. Because I don't have anything to see like the preview of the photo live thingy. There it is, and roll number 5. Yeah, worth a shot. I appreciate the idea being tossed out. That Photoshop loaded up in there. Yeah. It was like stacked in there, but yeah. I somehow made the 3 renders work, and I didn't fold and do a sprite there. But End of the Road has a longer and elongated design, so having the renders there, being able to have more renders made, it was easier to do. Now, watch somebody just use 4 characters for no reason to make my life miserable, but not really, but just it'd just be funny. All right, what is this? This is Empire City Sonic Unleashed. Were there different stages in the different versions of Unleashed? Because my memory is with Unleashed. So unless it was on the 360 one, I don't recognize this track at all. I know there were some differences between 360, PS3. The PS3 and 360 were considered the higher power ones with differences. There was the hub world where Unleashed and PS2 had just like the colors like map. Or the globe, and then you could take stuff. Yeah. Just general questions, because I'm just curious. But I'm not gonna be on here designing the entire 71. I was just trying to fix Sleep Ray. She's just, I don't know what to do with you. Like, I don't even understand why those lines even show up. Because if I try to erase it, it's just, that makes it even worse. So yeah, erasing it won't work. I don't know, I'm just being OCD at this point. But yeah, again, like Rick said, I appreciate y'all coming to the stream and coming to hang out and like see all this stuff we talked about live. I didn't do much of the talking while they were talking, because you know they were the ones that with the information. Riggs is the TO, so you know gonna be doing the main talking, giving the main information dumps on everybody. I was purely I was a support character. There we go. But as far as I could tell, stream has been running perfectly fine. I mean, there's not gonna be many dips in action of just an art stream. But I'm still gonna be taking like the hiatus of sorry, feeling my hat hit the arm stand. I'm gonna be taking a little bit of an absence from streaming RTG. The boys, RPG Frog and Devlin, they're gonna be handling that like having that role between the two of them, and I hope you guys you know share their show their streams love, because they are very cool peeps in the community. I appreciate them a lot. And when I do come back, hopefully it'll be better than ever. Maybe I'll even have a few more things with a glow up from how I did before, with having some different little templates in place for it in between stuff. Try to have some things show up for like showing like wins during the bracket as we get into the showcase for the top 4. Different things like that. I'm always having ideas of how I could better the stream. So I hope you look forward to when I return. Probably gonna be like more like mid to late-ish February, as far as me streaming it again. Because yeah, Sunday was to put it nicely, a dumpster fire. Last week Sunday, that is, when I streamed End of the Road 4. Just bit rate, frames dropping left and right. Alright, what are we gonna do with you, little wrestler rat you? We've established we can't really give you strokes. I mean, we can, but it won't look good. Maybe if we make the other one so big, it won't look as bad. Wait, why did you move? Oh, I moved your position, didn't I? There we go. Maybe if the white one is big enough, you won't notice the black one being that bad. I tried, it didn't work. Man. She made us have to be like that, to be honest. Hold on. Maybe not. See if I can flex a little bit. Let's see. maybe. No, I'm gonna take away some important strokes from somewhere else, isn't it? It's actually a little better. Although that takes way too much from the stroke there. Hey, why does that take so much? There we go. I can clean this up. Let me not be completely carried by the sprites. Let me actually do some of the work myself. That should honestly be fine. Let's see. Oh. If I were to do this and just take the whole thing off of it, man. Whoa, I didn't mean to do this. There's a reason I put amateur graphic artist in my Twitch. Hello? It's not erasing. Photoshop? Photoshop EXE. Are you locked? No. That there don't be working, too. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh god, I almost did the wrong thing. There. There we go, looks better. I fixed her! Let's go! She's not glitching! She has been contained! Very nice, very nice. Ayy. Right, now we don't have one random Pokemon that looks like they're trying to escape this world. And because it's a PNG, like when you zoom in, you should be able to see stuff pretty close up and still pretty clear. So I hope me putting the strokes on the sprites like this, because they're back, it's layers behind another. This is like on top, and this is the supporting layer, so it pops. Little hack right there. Hey yo, Mega Collection. I knew it. The manual. I lived in this game's music when I was a kid, because the manual, I think this music played also when you went to the, no, I think it was a different tune that played when you read the comics. Alright, but this is a completed graphic. I hope you guys liked it. Go ahead and export this out, because I was changing up the colors as we were going. kind of reflect the Pokemon. The top 4 colors usually stay the same to represent the same thing as how I have with these. With the top 8 graphics, the top 4 colors stay the same. But I didn't really want to just have it be the 2 blue to 2 red for everything else. So that's why I wanted to diversify the coloring of it by making it close to the Pokemon's color. And if it was close to the Pokemon's color and it was already represented, I used a different shade. So there's slight differences between Neos and then the boys. But I was trying to make the third one be bronze. Like, I could make it look a little more brownish, I guess. Because I was going for kind of an apricot. Like, if I were just to use, let's see. If we were to go a little darker here. Where even is this? If we were to go darker, it would look something like. Like, is there a noticeable difference there? Going from that to that. That might actually work a little better, actually. Having a little darker. Just to differentiate some more from Neos. Yeah, I like that better, actually. Then just make the text slightly darker for your boy. As you can see, I'm very meticulous when me designing stuff. I'm just making sure stuff is balanced, you know? There we go. That should actually be good. And then I'll just copy the coloration from this to reflect on the arrow. And the number. And the third place. There's some light tweaks I have to make across the board for things, but this is more or less done. It's just me like just cleaning up a little bit, making that one bold like that. The text, you can see a little difference. That made that pop. And then just put the same thing for the first over here. There we are. Gonna do the same thing for fourth and fifth. Take that. Put you there. Beautiful. Ah, yeah. Okay. Peace. There we are. Hey, let's get you. What's this track? Planet Wisp Act 2. The Sonic Colors OS2 might end. Six is very close to the arrow for some reason. Make that higher. Okay, yeah, I like how the third looks now compared to the 7. It's actually brown like a bronze metal. Do I have to change the color mission for this? That looks more like the brown. It looks brown enough. Oh god, what happened? Yeah, we'll worry about doing the 71 graphic at some other point. But yeah, I'm gonna be wrapping this up. So, reiterating again, thank you guys for hanging out on the stream. It's been a real pleasure. I actually streamed a long time today. I started it up a little after 6 with my Smash bracket run. Then did some friendlies for a while until about 9:30. Yeah, and then we started doing this for the PR, the breakdown for top 10 PR. Yeah, it's been a real treat. Looking over this again, I don't really see anything out of the ordinary. I could probably actually afford to make Pika Libre a tad bigger. She's by herself anywhere. There you go, girl. Shine bright. There we go, it looks better. Because before it was, she was kind of small. At least in relation to everybody else. By that logic, this should be bigger. But yeah, that doesn't hurt. Yeah, there we go. Just as a solo Pokemon, you can be bigger. Mania, baby. What act is this? Oh, this is a cover. Vaporwave. Very nice. Export this down as the V3. Alright, dragging this on long enough. My name is Darsheen, aka Yoshin96, and I'm signing off for now, but definitely not forever. Thank you guys again for hanging out. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night or day, depending on where you are in the world. Stay safe, please, in these times. God bless. Keep on being awesome. Keep on being cool gamers. Remember to be kind. You're welcome for the stream. My pleasure for the Siri, no. I don't know what I said that sounded like Siri, but let's leave that alone. Oh man, it was fun. Appreciate y'all hanging out. And hope you guys stay tuned for more content, just in general for me. Because I'm going to be doing a couple different series that have been dead. The Pokemon Shield and Arceus, notably. I'm actually going to stream my first impressions of Scarlet and Violet, finally, for the love of God. So if y'all want to check that out at some point in the near future, then you know what to do. Hit that follow button to be notified the minute I go live next. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the chat some other time. With all that said, I think I am done here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.